Wasn't planning on doing a walkthrough this week, but after last week's and comparing what happened over the week, looks really good. We're starting here with the cucumbers again. We had a lot of rain, we had some high temperatures, and now we got a lot of flowers. Look, you can see the cucumber right there, a little baby cucumber. The flower blossom is still on there, hadn't fallen off yet. Next Monday we'll come through here and we'll pick. Have a ton of them. These worked out. That's what we were hoping would happen. It'd get wrapped up right here instead of laying out here in the yard like it has been. Just like every one of these is just full of flowers. Look at that. You can compare last week's video to this one. A week, this stuff has doubled in size and in girth. That's our cucumbers. Our peppers starting to fill out a whole lot more. We lost a couple down here. Our jalapenos, we lost a couple in there. Right here's not doing too good. These are green peppers. These are Hungarian wax. We picked these last week. That'll be ready next week. Every one of these flowers has the possibility of becoming a fruit. Little one right there. So there's multiple flowers growing here. These are Hungarian wax. We picked a couple. These are bell peppers. We did 4 bell peppers. 4 boxes of bell peppers, 2 boxes of jalapenos. These jalapenos got some flowers on them. All the flowers are white. Every variety that we plant. Some people top these. I never topped them, but you can see right there. They're gonna bud out right there. Those are our peppers. Our blueberries, we got here, we picked about 2 gallons of blueberries. Kids came through and picked them. Just delicious. Probably get another couple gallons. These are blueberries. 28 blueberry bushes. Here's our squash and zucchini are down here. The squash has a lighter shade to its green leaf, and this zucchini has a darker shade. I think we got a little fungi on top. We're going to put some stuff on it tomorrow. But it's a darker color than this. You can see the blossom right there. There's the squash coming up. When we find these, we just run our hands across it. These things will hatch and then feed. So we don't spray or anything here for pesticides. Put a fungicide on it, organic fungicide. You can see the zucchinis. This one's got a couple. Still got the blossom right there, and there's a zucchini coming up. Hey, little fella. Don't want to work hard? And the tomatoes. How's the tomatoes here? I still didn't look up the variety. I'll remember here soon, I'm sure. Each yellow flower has the opportunity to become a tomato. These are self-pollinating, so if we shake them like this, it'll pollinate. Doesn't need a bee to come by. It can, but self-pollinating flowers, both male and female parts in the flowers, so doesn't need to have another flower. So if I can just shake the pollen free, then it'll give it fertilization, and then we have tomatoes. So that's our squash. That's another zucchini, another squash. So we got 2 beds of squash, 4 beds of tomatoes, and then 2 beds of zucchini. Green beans are doing fabulous. They've gone up double the size. You can see the flower coming up. Those will become the green bean, and we'll lift this up and harvest gallons and gallons of green beans from here. We might get 2 good harvests out of it. Then we'll pick it up probably into June, 1st of July. Those are our green beans. Today's June 7th. We planted this corn starting to pop up. A week ago tonight. So we planted 5 beds of the corn up here. 640, I believe, is how many corn we planted. This one's got a lot popping up here. Probably in a week we'll see this, compare how much it's grown. So that's our corn. Just these herbs we got: basil, rosemary, cilantro, and you can see this coriander. These seeds, they dry them out. These little flowers here, each of them can make a coriander seed. The winter squash, and then the cantaloupes. You can see those have really taken off as well. Just like everything else. Here's a bud. That'll be a cantaloupe. Kind of see it underneath there. Lots of cantaloupes. Yep, see that right there? Yellow flowers coming up. Those are the cantaloupes. Well, that's this week's walkthrough. Everything was really great. We had a lot of rain this week, and we had a lot of heat. So those two things together produce a lot of growth.